Hi, this is Pat.
And this is Joey.
And you're watching the Rock House Underground. Today we're going to talk about the Peavey ValveKing microhead. Now, Peavey's been an innovator in the amplification game for many, many years. And with the ValveKing series only being introduced a few years ago, the ValveKings bring a more affordable option for the gigging musician. Now, with this microhead, it takes the tones of the full-size 100-watt head and compacts it into a 20-watt amplifier. Featured in this amplifier are two EL84 power tubes with three 12AX7 preamp tubes. It also offers a tube monitoring system so you can see the health of your tubes on the front of the amplifier. It also offers a 3-band EQ with reverb and a gain boost. It has a mic simulated direct out through the back, as well as a USB 2.0 recording output. It also offers a very class tube voicing option to where you can switch between Class A and Class AB power on the front of the amplifier, and it weighs just under 15 pounds. So if you're a gigging musician that wants to go out and rock without having to lug a whole bunch of crazy equipment, this is the amplifier for you. All the features on the front of this amplifier are very rugged and ready to go. It's very stripped down, so it doesn't require any sort of degree to know how to operate this amplifier. On the front, you have the clean volume and the lead gain, followed by the channel select switch, as well as a gain boost, followed by your 3-band EQ along the bottom and your reverb. Then you have your very class switch and the master volume. So the very class adds a lot of different tone shaping options. So we're going to get into demonstration of this amplifier now. So we're going to start with a clean tone on the amp, but while he's playing, I'm going to adjust some of the reverb and some of the Class A to AB power using the very class switch. Now what that does is it takes the power from both the tubes in AB power and switches them over to one tube. So you're really overdriving one of the tubes, and it just adds a lot of different tonal options, which you'll be able to hear in the demonstration. Now I'm going to add a little bit of reverb to this. Now using the AB switch, we're going to switch between Class A and Class AB power. So now we're going to get a little bit more into the drive channel. Now all the EQ and all of our settings are set flat, but we're going to adjust them as we go along. So let's throw the gain on. We're going to add a little bit of low. Mid-range bite. A little bit of high for color. Now I'm going to adjust the very class along with this as well. This is Class A power. This is Class AB power. So as you can see, this amp is very versatile. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to drive up the gain and really show you what this amplifier's got to offer. So let's boost up the lead gain. activate the gain boost switch to really show you what kind of punch this small little 20-watt amplifier has. Again, adjusting the variant class. So now we're going to talk about the options on the back of the amplifier. So starting on the back of the amp, the first one we have is the power selector switch, which you could switch between 20, 5, and 1 watt on the back of the amp. We have a single speaker out, which you can switch between 8 and 16 ohms. There is a headphone out, as well as a speaker enable or defeat button, which you can use to cancel out the speaker output for recording. There's also an XLR output, which you can use for live or recording. There is a ground lift switch, extended return effects loop. Then there's options for a foot switch where you can use your channel and boost, as well as adjust your reverb and the looping station on and off. One of the nicest things about this amplifier is the USB 2.0 interface output on the back of the amp. Now you can use this for recording specifically so that you don't have to use any microphones in front of the amplifier. What's nice about this is you can take this and plug this amplifier directly into an interface to a recording software program, and you can use to record this without having to worry about any interference from microphones or any outside noises such as that. So there you have it, the Peavey ValveKing micro head. Now for a 20-watt amp, this thing sure packs quite a punch. You can have so much versatility between your clean tones and your distorted overdriven tones, as well as the variant class knob that increases the amount of tonal voicings you can use with this amplifier. Now Joey, from a player standpoint, is there anything in particular that you tend to like of this amplifier?
I love that the wattage is super low, but you can crank it so high and it comes out really nicely. And a great reverb. I love the USB recording out, and it's an overall great amp.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different options with this amplifier. I would highly recommend this amplifier to anybody. For the ValveKing, it has one of the most affordable lines that Peavey has to offer. So just give it a shot. Try it out. You heard it here. I'm Pat.
And I'm Joey.
And thanks for watching.